We got Delaware Valley senior linebacker Anthony Tedesco, head coach Duke Greco. Coach, opening up to you first. Post-game thoughts, remarks.
Just disappointed. Personally, feel like I let our guys down. Yeah, it's one of the best groups we ever had. Did everything they've been through, not just with COVID, but the 4 years they played here, and just everything they've accomplished, man. Just feel like I let them down today. So it's a tough day.
Anthony, what is just kind of describe what it means playing for this program, what it's meant to you over the last 4 years?
It means everything to me. Like, we preach family. This is 100% a family, man. That's what's killing me the most. Not playing for him, the best head coach I've ever played for, the best head coach ever come here. Playing for Coach Brady, playing with my teammates, my brothers. It kills me. That's the hardest part. I wouldn't change this experience for the world.
Coach, what did this Muhlenberg team present to you that gave us such a challenge to move the ball?
Coach David does a great job with the defense, and Nate's a really good head coach, and they just gave us a lot of different looks, and some of it, we expected, some was a little bit different, but they do an excellent job, and they have good players, and they earned it today.
Coach, one thing that I noticed, you said that you feel like you let them down. I know 4 years is a very hard part to take out, but you're really feeling that though, that you let them down?
Yeah, offensively today we struggled. I should have put our guys in better spots, and there were some opportunities to make plays, but they did a good job. And I just, you can never go back in time. I just wish I could go back in time and try to put something else together for today.
On the kickoff, it looked like they ran the same play.
It was.
It was. Is exactly what it was.
Yeah, same play as this one.
Okay. Where was the hurt?
There was one guy there that was out of position. He got caught inside, and luckily it wasn't the same result as last week. But with the wind the way it was today, it definitely affected us the first drive.
Coach, what is Anthony and this other senior class? What have they meant to this program throughout the years?
It meant everything. This group they have the longest win streak in the history of the conference. 4 undefeated conference seasons, never been done. And that's the stuff people see. It's the things that they don't see, which are, for us, like I can't. It's hard to even imagine right now coming back in this office and going back in our locker room without these guys, man. It's a heartbreaking, disgusting feeling. This is a group of guys that just love to be around every day.
Anthony, on this, not the first touchdown, but on the second touchdown, what happened on that? It looked like you guys, I don't know,
They said we're gonna have to watch the film, take a look at it, but I gotta give them credit. It was just a very good play design. I think it was a wheel from 2 up the sideline. I don't remember, but give them credit where credit's due. They made a play. Quarterback made a good throw.
You mentioned playing. This is the whole family. Where can you pick up? How do you pick up from this?
What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, how do you go on from this?
It's gonna be hard. I need a couple days, but I gotta go onward and upward. I'll be forever grateful for my time here. It changed my life. I just told Coach Brady the best decision I ever made was coming here 5 years ago. And he sat down with me in my high school, and I wouldn't change it for the world. There's a lot of memories, a lot of great times. Like I said, like he said, I wish I could go back in time and keep this thing going, but I don't know.
That's good, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, we got Muhlenberg defensive end Quentin Ogren, quarterback Michael Nikowski, head coach Nate Milton, and linebacker Spencer Kern. Coach, we'll open it up to you first. Post-game remarks, thoughts.
Great, I appreciate it. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. I want to give a big thanks to Coach Greco, and congratulations to Coach Greco and Delaware Valley. 4 times, I think, in a row, MAC champions, and that's no easy feat. And undefeated again this year, and just such a worthy opponent. They've got an amazing defense, amazing players, an amazing tradition. I said it to the last time that we were here. Anytime you beat Delaware Valley, it's an accomplishment, and it's something that a program should feel good about. And I know our players feel good about it today. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and then I'm very proud of our football team, and I want to give special thanks and special credit. Our special teams were amazing again today with another block kick, and Coach Trey Brown does an amazing job with our kick phase and takes total ownership of our kick game. And he and I talk about personnel and things like that, but Coach Brown does everything with our schematics and organization and things like that. This is a 3-headed monster, our staff, and I'm so grateful and thankful for the staff that we have. Our defense, led by Coach Corey David, again, back-to-back shutouts. 2 years ago when we did it, it was the first time in NCAA history, and now we've done it again. And Coach David and our student-athletes deserve a ton of credit for that. And then I'm very proud of our players and our student-athletes here at Muhlenberg College. These guys represent everything great about Muhlenberg. These 3 captains up here, tremendous GPAs, tremendous work ethic, tremendous character. Obviously, Mr. Gallardi, semifinalist here next to me, has earned everything over the past 4 years. And I know great things are for Quentin and Spencer Kieran as well. These guys are just outstanding young men. I'm thankful to be the head coach at Muhlenberg and to work with student athletes like this on a regular basis. And with that, we'll open it up to any questions or thoughts from you all.
What did you see in the kickoff from last week that you ran the same kickoff to open the game? What did you see?
Yeah, it's one of those ones where we don't overcomplicate it. We have 2 kickoff returns. And they both complement each other really, really well. We've got a middle return and then we've got a counter return. And not to give too much away, but they look very similar to one another. And so we saw maybe Anna Maria had some success running to the field. And so if we got a certain look from Delaware Valley, we knew that we wanted to run to the field as well. Coach Brown did a nice job, and we've done it all year long now. Again, we've got the number 1 kickoff return team in the country statistically, led by 2 really good players. Thomas Jenkins is back there, and then obviously John Washington, a Philly kid, is back there as well. So I think we'd say a lot. It ain't X's and O's, it's Johnny's and Joe's. And so when we can get the ball to John Washington, good things happen.
I have a defensive question. I mean, this was kind of the star of this game today, against 9 sacks against a really tough quarterback. I just want to ask you guys, I mean, what attests to the success that you guys had this afternoon?
Spence, start with you, man.
Yeah, I think just week in and week out, our game plan is always to stop the run and try to make the team one-dimensional. I thought we did a good job of that. And then creating turnovers always helps too. Whenever we can flip the field and give our offense the ball in better position, that helps the defense too.
And this week we were really harping on the D-line and like the defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. We wanted to help our secondary out. We felt like we kind of left them hanging dry week 1 of the playoffs. So it was our job all week to just get pressure and help hit the quarterback as much as we can.
It's for Michael and Coach. Going up against the defense in regular season was number 1 in the country. To come out that first drive and to put that drive together and get points, what kind of tone did that set for this game?
You go first, man.
I think exactly. I think it set the tone right away. I think it showed that we weren't scared of those guys. We knew how talented they were up front, especially. I mean, we haven't seen a group like that fast and that strong all year. The Noble kid's a beast. The back end we knew was very talented as well. But I think for us to kind of come out and jump on them a little bit early was a testament to us and our coaching staff of kind of putting us in better situations, and we kind of executed a little bit better in the first half.
We wanted to play fast early on. We knew I think, Mike, you can correct me on this one, I think we've had the lead in every single football game. I think we've scored first in every single football game, which is just incredible. And so we knew that if we could control some of our throws early on and then let our guys run after the catch, that would be critical. Obviously, they adjusted to shut us out the second half, and there were certain things that I didn't do well enough in the second half. But that first drive was critical for us. I thought Mike did a good job getting the ball out on time to maybe frustrate their front four a little bit, as, again, they've been really dominant, and just not to give them any momentum. We talked that positive things could potentially just be flipping the field and letting Kevin punt one deep and make them go 80 yards. But I certainly think that helped, give our guys a little bit of confidence, especially our offensive line. I think they're really getting better this season, our O-line. But they had not seen anything like the young men here at Delaware Valley. And then that allowed, as Spence and Quentin alluded to, that allowed us to maybe put the pressure on them and throw the ball maybe a little bit more than they wanted to, which, again, our D-line did a great job getting after the quarterback today.
Mike, did you feel pressured at all?
Yeah, absolutely. In saying that, though, I thought in the first half, and really throughout the game, our offensive line played really hard. The first half, we were, like Coach said, we were getting the ball out on time. Our receivers were doing a great job of finding the open windows. And we kind of took that in the second half, and they obviously are going to make plays. They're a really good defense, and they have really good players. But I think up front, it's something that we can grow off of, and I think our offensive lines continue to get better and better every single week.
Did Mike feel pressure? Have you ever met his father? I feel pressure each week. Mike gets hit, and I got to go answer questions from his dad each week. And he grew up with him, and I don't know. That's why he's so tough. So it was awesome. Mike did a great job today.
Mike, obviously, you and the offense were able to have more success than anybody against this Del Valle defense, and your receivers seem to do a good job getting open. You talk about their efforts today?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time with that position group. They work really hard in practice. In my opinion, we go against one of the best secondaries in the country, best defense in the country. So for us, really in that wide receiver room, their ability to compete every single day really translate onto the field. Today, we understood that they were going to play, cover 3, certain zone coverages that we were going to expect, and they kind of did a great job of just finding the windows and making great plays.
Quentin and Spencer, and the end of that first half there, when Del Valle came away with that strip sack and you guys quickly had to get back on the field, to face a short field to end that first half, to get that stop, just how big was that for you? What were you able to do there on that last possession there in the first half?
Yeah, that was a huge stop. Obviously, one of the things we preach as a defense is to control what we can control, and not harp on things that happened in the past, short memory. So when we turned the ball over there was no, blaming the offense or anything. It was just like, all right, we're back out there ready to work, and that was our mindset going into it. So getting that stop was obviously huge to keep the shutout at halftime.
Yeah, so coming out after a turnover, we call it a Rambo situation. So we're just trying to flip the energy as quick as we can, because we know obviously the other team will have a lot of energy coming off a turnover. So we just want to come out there and fly around for the first several snaps from the whole drive, try and get the energy back on our corner.
Yeah, we want our players to be excited as well. I've talked to our defense on several occasions. John Washington had a pick 6, and I told him he was selfish, and that when he scores, that they're able to go back out there and play more defense. We want our players to want to go out there, and we create that Rambo situation, so our players are excited to go out there. They know their backs are against the wall, but they want to be excited to go out there and play defense. Our motto this season has been one more. We want one more game. We want one more opportunity. And I know for Spencer and Quentin and Mike, this is it for these guys. They just want one more play, one more practice. And so they should be excited to go out there, whether it was a turnover, whether the offense scored a touchdown. Somehow, some way, we've got to create that energy, as Quentin talked about, to make it desirable to go out there on the football field.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Congrats,
Thank you.
guys.
The rest of the way.
Thank you.